So either way, history is about to be made with our last final of the day. Either players from Chinese Taipei will take 2 titles on the same Super Series event, because Tai Tzu Ying has just won the women's singles. So if it's the pair from Chinese Taipei, Jhe-Huei and Li Yang, it'll be 2 titles to Chinese Taipei. If Bo and Mogensen win, they will be the first pair in Super Series history to win 4 titles at the same Super Series event, because they're defending champions and 3-time winners. So as far as the Super Series standings are concerned, Bo and Mogensen, whether they win or lose today's final, will go up 1 place to number 3. And Liu Cheng and Zhang Nan, currently at number 5, by virtue of their semi-final, will go up 1 place to number 4. That pushes down Li Jhe-Huei and Liu Yu-Chen to number 5. So the stark reality is Li and Li at number 6 at the moment, even if they win today's final, will remain at number 6. But that is a qualifying position for the Super Series finals. So as far as the men's doubles draw is concerned, well, by quarterfinal stage, we have 7 different nations, but only 3 seeds involved. 2 pairs from Japan, and in the top from China, I do beg your pardon, in the top half of the draw, first time ever Super Series semi-finalists Li and Li, who are through to today's final. And in the bottom half of the draw, a pair promoted from the qualifying, He Jiting and Tang Qiang. They were in their first ever Super Series semi-final. But it is the defending champions and 3-time winners, Bo and Mogensen, are in the final, because Li and Li beat the reigning world champions in the top half of the draw. So will Chinese Taipei go home with 2 titles from this French Open this year? Well, the last players from Chinese Taipei to win a doubles title was the mixed doubles pair of Chen Hongling and Chen Wen-Sing. That was in Singapore in 2012. The last pair from Chinese Taipei to win a men's doubles title was the Malaysian Open of 2012. That's 5.5 years ago. Fang Chiaming and Li Shengmu. Well, since the mixed doubles title won by Chen Hongling and Chen Wen-Sing in Singapore in 2012, the only Super Series titles won by players from Chinese Taipei have been singles events. Prior to that, well, it had only been doubles players who had won Super Series titles from Chinese Taipei until we had our champion from the women's singles when she won her first Super Series title at the 2012 Japan. So the pair from Chinese Taipei, what an occasion for them. A first ever Super Series tournament final. And the pair hoping to create history. No pair in men's doubles has ever won the same Super Series tournament 4 times. Li Yongday has done it at 5 different tournaments, but with different partners. He won 6 Korean Opens He won 5 China Opens, 4 Indonesians, 4 Hong Kong. And he also won 3 Danish Opens. He even won 3 titles here with 3 different partners. So our umpire, Emmanuel Hubutsi. Umpire is Wolfgang Lund, there he is, service judge from Botswana. So this will be the 3rd meeting between the two. And as you can see, honours are shared. The last time they met, it was won by Lian Li in the 2nd round of this year's India Super Series event. 18 and 18 in 37 minutes. Well, some Danish fans in, as there always are here in Paris. They're big supporters of this event, and they've been highly successful here. 3 previous titles in 2010, 14 and 16. So the defending champions. And one of only 2 defending champions in today's finals. The first defending champions lost. That was Jhe-Huei and Cheng in the mixed doubles. So Jhe-Huei, 23 years of age, born in Taipei. Up 3 places in the world ranking this week to number 8. They did spend 3 weeks as world number 7s from the 6th of July earlier this year. As we saw from the Super Series standings, they're currently number 6 and they'll remain at number 6 after this week. 22 years of age, Li Yan. And prior to this, they'd only reached quarterfinals of Super Series events. In fact, they've been in 5 prior to this week in Paris. And as far as their matches are concerned, well, in the first round, they beat the finalists from the Australian Open, Seppi-Wan and Tan Loo-Hyung, mixed nationality pair. Then they beat Astrup and Rasmussen, the pair that beat them actually here last year. Quarterfinal, Alfian and Ardianto. And then yesterday, the only time they were taken the full distance by the world champions. And the winners last week in Denmark, Liu Cheng and Jack Nan. They were 12-16 down in that deciding game before winning it 21-19. It was an absolute thriller. So to Mathias Boll, 37 years of age, the oldest ever winner of a men's doubles Super Series title, wants to extend that record here today. Born in Fredrikstad, brought up in Odense. The left-hander, he and his partner have spent a total of 68 weeks as world number 1s. Carsten Mogensen, 34 years of age, from Roskilde. There's a wonderful Viking ship museum in Roskilde, always worth a visit. And not only their 3 previous titles here, but this is their 29th Super Series tournament final. 4th this year, because they won in Singapore, won in Korea, and they lost in Indonesia. Now, they've twice been taken the full distance. The new Malaysian pair of Ong Yu Sin and the Olympic silver medalist Tan Wee Keong in the 2nd round. And then in the quarterfinal against the 17-year-old Ranki Reddy and his young partner Shetty. That was just a minute shy of the hour mark. And yesterday against the teenagers from China, 2 straight games. So history awaits for one of these 2 pairs. Coach for Lian Li. Jhe-Huei and Mogensen, the Danish coaches. So which of these two pairs will create history? Well, no doubt who they want.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Mathias and Carsten Mogensen, Denmark. And on my left, Jhe-Huei and Li Jiang, Chinese Taipei. Mathias to serve to Jhe-Huei. Love all. Play.
So the defending champions, Bo and Mogensen, getting this men's doubles final underway.
Service over. One, love. Two, love. Service over. One, two. Service over. Three, one. Service over. Two, three.
Oh, what a smash. Terrific angle, great placement by Mathias Boll. Look at that.
Three, all. Service over. 4, 3. Service over. 4, all.
Well played. Jhe-Huei reading the situation.
Over. 5, 4. Service over.
Had a little think about it. Hit the top of the tape and fell back his side.
5, all. Six, 5.
First time they've been in the lead, the defending champions. And that's gone long.
Seven, 5. Change, please.
4 straight points.
8, 5.
Good serve.
Service over.
Yeah, it's a good return too.
6, 8. Service over. 9, 6.
Well, I was telling you earlier that Liliana Nasir has won her 50th career title.
Service
Today,
over.
the Danes are playing their 50th career final as a pair.
7, 9. Eight, 9.
Back level.
9, all.
Great serve. Oh, string's gone. Yep, that's why he made the error. He'll probably snip out the strings. Cut them all with scissors. Yes, there he goes as we watch that again. There he is. Just releases the tension all the way across the racket head. So that the racket head doesn't become contorted. One string's gone. Yep. Well, I think it was on quarterfinals day. The stringers were telling me they'd already done 450 rackets. Probably
10,
by now.
9.
Great serve. Oh, what a drop shot. Oh, it's too long.
Service over.
So this rally will decide who has the advantage at the mid-game interval.
All.
Oh, my word. Yeah, how he intercepts with that round-the-head action. Jhe-Huei. He doesn't really appear to be watching it. This one here, look at that. It's absolutely amazing. Fabulous spatial awareness. Yeah, and strong legs to be able to crouch down low. Wonderful timing. Because he has one swing of the racket. The timing has to be perfect on that. Terrific shot.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven, 10, play. Service over.
Well, there's so much pressure and so much importance on the serve, return and third shot.
11, all. Service over.
Well, the Danes are being pulled out of their comfort zone, which is mainly with Bo at the front of the court.
12.
Mogensen at the back.
11. Service over. All.
Oh, what a return. What a
Service
return.
over.
That's phenomenal. How did he
13,
create that angle?
12.
He got that quickly to keep on the attack and keep the
12.
shuttle going in a downward direction. Jhe-Huei.
Service
Yeah,
over.
good return from the left-handed bow.
13, 14.
Clever. What a rally. Brilliant. Super, super rally. Oh, it was all very fast and furious, wasn't it?
15, 13.
Carsten
16,
Mogensen
13.
wondering whether the serve would have landed short of that front service line.
Service over. Fourteen, 16.
Challenge.
Mogensen challenges called out.
What does Hawkeye say? It was clearly out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. Seventeen, 14, play. Service over.
Good angle.
Fifteen, 17. Service over.
Yeah, they really humped the shuttle at the front of the net, especially this man, Jhe-Huei.
18, 15.
Unbelievable reactions. Well, strings went again in the racket of Mathias bow, so it's just as well Carsten Mogensen hit the winner. Look at that reaction. Took it off his right hip.
Sixteen, 18. Service over. Nineteen,
They're so good on
16.
the attack. Exciting young pair from Taipei.
Service over. Seventeen, 19.
Brilliant.
Service over.
They're pouncing on these little half-court pushes. This one here pounced on backhand side from Jhe-Huei. And it means that the pair from Chinese Taipei have 3 game point opportunities.
Game point 17. Service fault call.
Oh,
Service
service
over.
fault called.
Too high. Shuttle above the waist.
First service fault of the match. We haven't had a service error
18,
either.
20.
Marginal. Well, has that just rattled Li and Li.
19-20.
Last of the game point opportunities for the pair from Chinese Taipei. Oh, service error, the first of the match on game points. And that gifts the opening game to the number 7 seeds, Jhe-Huei and Li Yang. Crikey, well, that looked a lot higher than the flick serve that was faulted. 21-19 opening game in 18 minutes. And the defending champions, if they want to retain their title, are going to have to come from a game down.
Seconds, 20 seconds. Second game, love all, play.
So 1 game to the good, the number 7 seeds, Jhe-Huei and Li Yang, against last year's champions.
So it's over. One, love.
Great judgment, great judgment.
Service over, 1 all.
Take on Mathias when he's at the net at your peril. Oh, goodness me.
2, 1. Service over.
Service error, this time from Carsten Mogensen.
Two, all. Service over. 3, 2. Four, 2.
Oh, lucky net cord.
Service over.
For Jhe-Huei.
3,
Yeah, there's nothing
4.
you can do about that.
Service over. Five, three.
Oh, strings are gone. But it was his partner who made the error in the end.
Change shuffle.
That's when the string went.
Six, three.
Good flick serve. That's going long.
Service over.
Yeah, shuttles are flying quickly now.
Four,
Literally the
six.
atmosphere here in the stadium heats up with so many fans in. The warmer the atmosphere, the faster the shuttles fly. It's going long as well.
Service over.
And the fast shuttles means that it's absolutely imperative to get on the attack first.
7-4.
Oh, what a defensive shot from Li Yang. Watch this, he has virtually no backswing. Plays that with a backhand grip.
7.
Fabulous shot.
Service over. 8-5.
Well, none of our finals so far, this is the last one, have gone the full distance. Fans here at the Stade de Coubertin, I'm sure will love this one to go to a decider. A drop shot, an absolutely delightful change of pace from Li Yang. Oh, was that a double hit? "30 shots, well, it can't be the longest of the match so far.
Six, 8. Please, players, be ready.
Long. Yeah, he's not happy with himself, Li Yang.
Nine, 6. Service over.
Yeah, that's terrific. It really is. These little half-court pushes.
7.
Just going in a downward direction.
9.
It's so difficult for the net player to play it, and it's landing way in front of the rear court player.
Eight. 9.
Brilliant return of serve. Absolutely superb.
Ten. 8. Service over.
Service error from Carsten Mogensen. That's his second.
9.
Third in total for the Danes.
10.
Superb. My goodness me. They are alert. Here's pair from Taipei. Look at that.
10.
Two great
Oh.
reactions from Li Yang. Yeah, good interception from Mathias. And it is the Danes, in contrast to the opening game, who have the 1-point advantage at the mid-game interval. 30 minutes into the match. And this is developing into a really intriguing battle. So, a little encouragement to each other.
10.
For the pair from
Play.
Taipei. There's only 1 point in it. Service error
Service over.
from Bo, his second. So the Danes fourth.
11. All.
Oh, they got in each other's way. Bo and Mogensen. Well, this is the 14th year that they're in this doubles partnership. But even
12.
so, sometimes there's confusion.
11.
Who's taking what? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's at least twice he has left the Danes absolutely stranded with his disguised drop shot, Li Yang.
13. 11.
Great shot.
Service over.
Well, it's 3 years since the last pair from Chinese Taipei were in a Super Series men's doubles final. That was Tai
12.
Chia-Sin and Li
13.
Shengmu. We're in 2 finals in 2014, Singapore and Australia. But as I was saying, it's 5.5 years since a pair from Chinese Taipei won the men's doubles title.
13 all.
So level once more. Yeah. Great interception. Serve and third shot from Carsten Mogensen.
Just towel. Lee. Fourteen, 13.
Oh, my word. Where did that come from?
Service over.
A moment of magic from Li Yang. Again.
14
It's sensational.
all.
All strings are gone. Yeah, he was desperately trying to get forward so that his partner could play from the back of the court. And a new racket required.
Fifteen, 14.
Oh, super. Pair from Taipei are on fire at the moment. This time it was Jhe-Huei with an inspirational shot. Look at that. That's outrageous.
16, 14.
Yeah, they've got answers for everything at the moment, this pair from Taipei. Oh, it's 4 straight points now. Another good serve. Bow at his best. Once again, delivering.
16.
Rather than serving to the
17.
He's aiming more towards the left shoulder of Li Yang. Where's he going to serve to now? Two good low serves. 2 good third shots from Mathias. And the Danes are back level.
18-all.
Oh, he's touched it. He's touched it.
Touched. Mathias, please. I held it.
Yeah. Well, it's quite obvious it was a double hit. Plays on, and then actually hits his opponent with a shuttle, which is a little bit naughty. I don't think he meant it, though. But it wasn't appreciated by this man.
18-17.
No doubt who the majority of the fans want to win, and that's the European pair. Well, the Danes didn't want to change the shuttle. Umpire insisting that they do. 18-all. Who's got the nerve? Who's got the character to deliver? Oh, that's a shocking flick serve. Well, that's perhaps answered my question about the nerves, although I don't think that was because he was nervous on the low serve. I think he just wanted to do something different. 2 points away from the title now. Oh, that looked nervous to me. Hit defensive shot from Mathias turns into a perfect block. Look at that. Game point opportunity to level this final at 1 game apiece. Oh, it wasn't the best of serves. 20-all, extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. That's gone wide. Match point opportunity for Jhe-Huei and Liang. Having just saved a game point, now on the verge of victory.
21-20.
Oh, that's perfect. What a return. What a great atmosphere. What a great match. Oh, that's good judgment. That's brave. My goodness me. Yeah, that shuttle landing just long.
Just a quick one. Just a quick one.
So second match point opportunity for Jhe-Huei and Li Yang.
22-21.
They've done it. Jhe-Huei and Li Yang both sink to the floor. The realization of what they have achieved. They've beaten last year's champions. And for the first time in the history of the Super Series, players from Chinese Taipei win 2 titles at the same Super Series event. Well, they had to survive a game point. What a wonderful final here in Paris.
Thank you. Merci.
The wait is over. 5.5 years since the last pair from Chinese Taipei took a Super Series men's doubles title. That was Fang Chia-min and Li Shengmu. Now there's new kids on the block, and it's these two, Jhe-Huei and Li Yang. 21-19, 23-21 in a match lasting 45 minutes. And heartache for the Danes, who were trying to become the first pair in Super Series history to win the same Super Series event 4 times. Well, it wasn't only here where they've won 3 titles, they've done so in Korea and at the Super Series finals. Almost certainly they will qualify for the Super Series finals, so that record may be broken yet this year. This is the final rally and the moment of realization. They've only ever won 1 Grand Prix Gold event, and that was the Macau last year. Other events have been Grand Prix, Vietnam and Dutch last year. Now they're in the big time. Now they are a force to be reckoned with in world terms, having disposed of the world champions in the semi-final, and today beating the former world #1s. Joy and relief. Well, and we, of course, have got the prize presentation for the men's doubles coming up. Oh, what a week it's been here in Paris. The atmosphere has been fantastic. The play has been wonderful.
président de la Fédération internationale de badminton, the Badminton World Federation, President, pour Jhe-Huei. Il est accompagné par le président de la Fédération française de badminton, Mogensen.
Ladies and gentlemen, runner-up of the men's double of the Yonex French Open.
Mesdames et messieurs, finalistes du double homme des Yonex internationaux de France.
Representing Denmark, représentant le Danemark, Mathias, Carsten, Mogensen.
Mathias and Carsten Mogensen in their fourth final here, in their fourth Super Series tournament final this year. Three-time former champions this year have to settle for second best.
Mesdames et messieurs, vainqueur du double homme des Yonex internationaux de France de badminton 2017.
Representing China's Taipei, représentant la Chine Taipei, Jhe-Huei,
Jhe-Huei and Li Yang. Well, prior to this week in Paris, they'd never progressed past the quarter-final of the Super Series events. They leave Paris as champions, a first ever Super Series title. And how thoroughly they deserved it, beating the world champions in the semi-final yesterday. And beating the former world #1s in today's final. Survived at the game point in the second game, before converting on their second match point opportunity.
Congratulations once again to all of the players.
Merci si vous voulez faire une dernière ovation pour ce podium double homme.
Oh my goodness, steady on.
This award ceremony is now over. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big thanks to everybody, to all of you.
Well, what a finals day it has been. It all started with women's doubles and two unseeded pairs, Polly and Rahayu of Indonesia, winning their first ever Super Series title as a pair in their first ever final, beating last week's winners Lee So-hee and Shin Sung-chan, coming from 14-15 down on 7 straight points to close out that second game. Then it was mixed doubles and a repeat of the recent World Championship final. And again, the Indonesians coming from that same scoreline down, 14-15. 7 straight points. And Liliana Nasir's 50th career title. So that meant 2 titles to players from Indonesia. And that's the second time it's happened this year. The first was at the Korean. Then it was the 2 singles, and Japanese players represented in both of the singles finals, and that's only the 4th time in Super Series history that that has happened. But both suffered defeat. First of all, Shrikant Kadambi, became only the 4th men's singles player in Super Series history to win at least 4 Super Series titles in a calendar year, because this here in Paris was his 2nd title in 2 weeks, having won the Indonesian and Australian in 2 weeks earlier this year. Then Tai Tzu-Ying in the women's singles beat Akane Yamaguchi. She also made history, the 6th player in Super Series history to win at least 4 Super Series titles in a calendar year. Her opening game was totally one-sided, but what a wonderful second game with Akane Yamaguchi fighting as she only can. And then in the men's doubles, Bo and Mogensen were hoping to make history as the only men's doubles pair ever to win the same Super Series tournament 4 times. It wasn't to be, and instead Jhe-Huei and Li Yang made it 2 titles for players from Chinese Taipei. That's the first time it's ever happened in the history of the Super Series. Well, the Super Series tour moves on to China. The China Premier Super Series will have coverage from the 16th to the 19th of November. The badminton, of course, moves on to the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold next week. We'll have coverage from semi-finals and finals. It's been a great week here in Paris. I look forward to your company again soon. Until then, au revoir.